Cecil Public Media presents the Cecil TV Weekly Show with your host, Rob Chirnside, along with Bonita Miller, and our special guest this evening, Bob Kuhs.
Hello, Cecil County and the world. This is Cecil TV live, and it's December the 16th, Monday, and this is our first live show, and we're coming to you live from the bottom of the beehive, and it's a beehive of activity here. Let me tell you, we have a remote discussion with Bonita Miller, our Caring Countian, a new member of our team. She's joined us in some production meetings. We have Bob Kuhs from Christmas in April, and you know, Cecil Public Media is in its critical fundraising period. In fact, there are only count them, 2 weeks left in which every donation you make is matched dollar for dollar by Newsmatched, the largest grassroots fundraising campaign to support nonprofit news in the U.S. Newsmatch supports members of the Institute for Nonprofits News, our fiscal sponsor. So, joining me now to explain why you should contribute to Cecil Public Media is Bonita Miller. Bonita is new to Cecil TV, but she's a caring Countian and is a longtime believer in the importance of local media. Welcome, Bonita.
Oh, hi, Rob. It's great to be here. As you well know, Rob, Cecil TV has been producing this weekly show for 8 years, and now it's begun to produce its live Monday through Friday morning show. In that time, our viewers have met hundreds of their fellow Cecil Countians, leaders, business people, activists, artists, and musicians.
Yep. Not only that, but our viewers have been able to meet and hear the candidates running for local offices. That's in addition to 2 congressional candidate debates, town halls, graduations, and so much more.
But while it's been fun to toot our own horn, there's a serious side to Cecil Public Media, what Cecil Public Media does. Across the country and right here in Cecil County, local media outlets are struggling to do what they do. Local newspapers are downsizing, laying off journalists, or closing doors altogether. And the same thing has happened to small radio stations.
Yeah, that's right, Bonita. While most of what Cecil TV does is done by the crew of dedicated volunteers, we need to grow, and that means being able to pay people if we expect them to do more. Producing television, maintaining a functional facility, as well as executing a marketing strategy costs money. You know?
Oh, absolutely. To get really serious about this subject, Rob, people should not forget that keeping a strong democracy depends on a viable and free press to ensure that governments are transparent. And it's proven that when there is no reporting on local governments, corruption increases.
We don't need any more corruption in this world. Wow, that's serious. It's a good thing that Grant Hanley is on the Cecil TV morning show every Wednesday morning to take a deep dive to see what's going on in our county and our towns.
Well, don't forget that Tuesday mornings with Julie Elliott, discussing what is happening with community groups and health and wellness issues.
Yep, I'm on Monday morning. I'm your Monday morning mojo motivator. I watch the morning show just so I can keep up with the weather and to know about upcoming events, especially Christmas events. Before the morning show, I had no idea how much went on around Christmas.
Well, Rob, perhaps we've gone on long enough. We better let people know how they can make a donation to Cecil Public Media. Remember that any amount will be gratefully appreciated, and that your contribution will be matched dollar for dollar.
Great. That's a real good deal. Just go to www.cecil.tv and click or tap donate. The rest is simple, and we'll be so thankful.
Well, Rob, it's been great being with you here in Cecil TV. I can't wait to do it again. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Bonita. It's been great having you, and thank you. Pitching for public media is hard work. Have a great evening, and I'll see you at our production meeting later in the week.
For sure. Have a good one.
And now, on with the show. Bob Kuhs, welcome, Christmas in April.
Thank you.
To the, I guess it's the Advent season. So it's the advent of your hard work coming up at the end of April, right?
Pretty much, yes.
What is Christmas in April?
Christmas in April is a volunteer organization. We've been in existence in Cecil County since 1994, so this is our 30th year. We were incorporated in 1997. We do one-day projects for elderly or disabled homeowners in Cecil County. We can work on stick-built homes. We can also work on mobile homes with certain limitations. We say in our website limited to 10 years, although we have worked on mobile homes that are over 10 years old. Right. We do look to see, we don't want to do work on a house that's ready to fall down otherwise, right. And we're not in a position to rebuild a house, especially in one day. Right. It's kind of tough. But everything that we do is at no cost to the homeowner. We do encourage, and in fact require, that if there are able-bodied people in and around the household that can be drawn upon to volunteer, and no one care if we're just taking out the trash. We want people to help and pitch in.
I've done it before. I helped build a ramp for a guy down there Perryville Way, and I came and did 2 or 3 hours, and I had to scoot, but there were people that were there all day. It was great.
I've participated in such jobs. I enjoy doing so, and well, we've seen the homeowners pitch in. We've seen the homeowners not being able to. Right. But boy, they come out with the iced tea and stuff like that. It's very nice.
That's always in the sandwiches.
Yeah.
But you're looking for people. I understood from when we were talking earlier, Bob. You're looking for people who need this kind of work done. Correct.
We have what I call a three-legged stool. We need the work to do. We're looking for people who need that kind of work. We're also looking for money to do the work. We have been lucky with some of our donations, but everything helps. And we're looking for people to do the work. Some of the jobs do require skilled labor. And of course, there are times that we do have to hire contractors to do that skilled labor because we need the licensure.
Like an electrician, for example.
Right, electricians, plumbers. We don't have the licensure to do it, and we can't be putting ourselves out there as providing the service to somebody if it's not legally done.
Right.
Okay. So therefore, such people have to be paid. I feel pretty good about it. I've been with Christmas in April for 10 years. It's one of my older hats.
And you're the president, correct?
Technically, yes. Unfortunately, our president passed away, so the one person who I thought should be president is Jerry Moran, but Jerry is our treasurer and has been so for many years.
I know that name.
So he couldn't do both.
I bet I've met him along the line.
You probably have. He's a rather prominent local realtor. Right. Okay. Our president was a Bob Alcorn who tragically passed away about 6 weeks ago, not long. Pardon me. Other than that, our work day this year is April 27th, which is the last Saturday in April. And such as I said, the bulk of what we do is something that we can do within one day.
You do a lot of roofs and stuff like that?
We do some roof repairs. I was involved with having a roof done for one of my business customers who was just as down and out as necessary. It was on a townhouse. But we did have that professionally done. So honestly, I'm not sure how long it took to do that roof.
Give our viewers, if you would, some examples of stuff that they might want to contact you to get done. Some common things that you do.
Some of the more common things we do are deck resurfacing. I've personally been involved with a few of them. Wheelchair ramps, either made from scratch or otherwise. Some roof repair, window replacement, window door rehanging. I started to say window repair kind of goes along with window replacement. Even simple things like hanging a grab handle on a shower for somebody who has a difficulty, and nobody to do it for them. We have done some landscaping, land clearing up jobs. We tend to shy away from that, but we will do them. Best thing to do is to take our application, which can be had if you, of course, a lot of older people are not internet savvy, so they don't have the ability to go online and do the application online. We simply mail out an application to them.
Oh, that's great.
They'll call, I answer the phones. I will, in the same day they call and ask, I will put an application in the mail to them. And they send it back to the address on the application. If they do the application online, they go to our website, which is christmasinapril.cecilcounty.org. That's the homepage of the website. And there is a link on that homepage to fill out the application online, which we do actually prefer that you do it that way. But as I said, a good bit of our people are quite elderly and are not comfortable with computers at all. So we will be happy to send them an application to fill out.
That's awesome. And there's a deadline for these applications,
The
correct?
the printed application shows a deadline of December 31st, which has to be sent in. That's another place that we do bend. The other members probably wouldn't be happy with me divulging that, but we have taken applications after December 31st and worked with them. The object there is to help as many people as we possibly can and make sure, because a lot of the money that we get, we have to spend or we have to send it back.
In a typical year, Bob, I know you said you've been about 10 years. How many people do you usually help at this one-day event? Or how many people?
Recent years have been lesser, but we're still seeing in the ballpark of a dozen job sites.
So you need like maybe 30 or 40 volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to tie this all together. If people want to volunteer or they need work done, they contact.
They can go to our website. They can contact us directly by phone, which is at 443-907-5289. And in fact, I answer that telephone. You can call and talk to me.
Good.
And I'd be happy to talk to you about what you can do. And you don't have to be skilled at anything to fit into a job site somewhere.
And the website is christmasinapril.cecilcounty.org.
Right, the whole thing together, Christmas in April, Cecil County.
It's not a tricky website.
.org. This is not a .com thing. This is an organization, a nonprofit organization.
Yeah, it's a nonprofit. So when you donate your couple $100,000, it's tax write-off.
A couple $100,000. Yeah, we'll be happy to take it.
Now, what about places like Home Depot and Lowe's? Do they ever donate building materials?
Sometimes they do.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. We get a lot of good service from American Home and Hardware in Elkton. They've been quite generous with reduced prices, donated materials, and when Union Hospital was Union Hospital, we had a lot of help from them. But since they've been taken over by Christiana, our contacts have kind of gone away. But again, the three-legged stool. Best place to go is that website, christmasinapril.cecilcounty.org, and there are links there on the website. There's a donate link and a volunteer link, and of course the application link.
Sounds great. Thank you, Bob.
Okay. Thank you.
Give somebody something for Christmas, and it'll show up in April, right?
Pretty much.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you.